Yeah, you're welcome. So, based on the previous video that I posted about rumors being out that Kevin Samuels, the popular internet guru, relationship guru, lifestyle guru, advice guru, much respect. I'm not gonna say any bullshit like, oh, self-proclaimed, like what I see the media is trying to do, especially the female media, the feminist media. They're trying to say proclaimed because they want to discredit this man's work. Like they want to discredit his work as if to say that, well, he didn't go to any college to say he was a guru, so what he was saying is bullshit. But at the same time, they want to validate their own opinions for their own bullshit. So if he should not have an opinion as a human being on relationships, then you should not have an opinion on your own relationship. And that does not make sense. You know what I mean? So if you can have an opinion on your own relationship and on your own lifestyle and other person's lifestyle, then someone can totally have an opinion on yours. So no, Mr. Kevin Samuels was not a self-proclaimed guru. He was a guru. This man is a legend. So the situations concerning his death, it's still sketchy. The police force, and the media have been very tight-lipped about the extent of the information that they are willing to release to the public. They said a woman who calls herself Nurse was the last person to see him, but they are still very tight-lipped as to who this woman was. Why was she in his room? Were they having a rendezvous? Was it related to any form of drug? Was it related to sex? A lot of men that are in their 50s, older, or even younger guys have been taking Viagra, and we know that Viagra is a very dangerous stimulant. So they haven't said anything as it relates to what caused his death. It's still early stages, but this is America, and we have seen before where someone dies and within an hour they can tell you what was this and who was seen on the camera, who was leaving his room, etc. So it is quite weird that they are being so tight-lipped. His mother, who is still alive, also said that she didn't learn about his death until it was published on social media. And she was feeling some type of way that, she wasn't communicated this information through more, reasonable means. She had to see that her son had passed away via social media blogs. And it's a shame also to see women rejoicing. A lot of women are rejoicing. And the mere fact that some women are rejoicing, it goes to show that Kevin Jackson was actually right about some of y'all. Any woman that would rejoice at somebody's demise, at somebody's death, a path which we will all go one day. Yes, we will all die. So all this bullshit narrative, oh, it is karma. It's not no fucking karma. People live and people die. The earth has been in existence for billions of years. And races have been extinct in that period. Species have been extinct during that period. Planets have been destroyed during that period. Countries have been destroyed during that period. Continents have been destroyed during that period. It has nothing to do with no bullshit about karma. It has nothing to do with karma. This man died because it was his time and not because he showed some of you ladies up. And I'm seeing where some real females are saying condolences and they're admitting that some of the things that Mr. Samuels said was real. And in fact, a lot of the things which he said was real. A lot of females, they don't take accountability. A lot of females, they have high expectations and they bring nothing more than their vagina. They bring nothing. They want men with money. They want men with a house, with fancy cars. What do you have? They have nothing. They don't have a degree. They don't have a lot of them don't even have a high school diploma. A lot of them are illiterate, but they have the biggest demands from men. A lot of them, they want you to pay all the bills. Even if you are making more money than the male. The male should pay all the bills, then clothe you and feed you. And in the event that he goes broke, he's a bum. None of those things are logical. And first of all, relationships should be based on love in the first place and not what the person can give you. You know what I mean? So a lot of females have skewed perspectives on life. And Mr. Samuels was one of those persons who was able to highlight those flaws, and he changed a lot of lives. Before this man died, he had 1.5 million followers on YouTube. You don't get that following if you're not making an impact. A lot of artists who are backed by labels being promoted consistently do not have 500,000 followers on YouTube, much less 1.5 million. This man is a legend. And it makes you wonder if he had a premonition that his death was coming close. Because I remember one of his episodes, he had said he beat a serious illness. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if it was cancer. Don't quote me on that. But he said in one of his many videos that he beat a illness before. So I don't know if that had contributed to his situation. You know what I mean? But it makes me wonder if he knew that his time was short, and that is why he was able to go so hard and make such a strong impact in such a short period. Because within the space of a year, this man made himself into a legend. And his work will forever be replicated by others. Because if you notice, there are a lot of men who are speaking of on behalf of the male community right now and are saying, no, we will not accept certain things. If you want equality, it's going to be real equality. A lot of women have begun to hold themselves accountable. You know, a lot of women have begun to calm down to understand that, well, I can't expect to get this type of men if I am not presenting myself in a particular way, if I'm not hitting the gym, if I'm not staying in shape, if I'm not educating myself, if I'm not taking care of myself. Those are the things that Mr. Samuels preached. And he has impacted both male and females in a positive way before he died. No, persons who are worthless, bums, bottom of the barrels, the bottom feeders, they are the ones who are upset. You know what I mean? Or like they're rejoicing in his demise, because people who are bums, they like to point fingers at everybody without pointing fingers at themselves. And so those are the persons today who want to point the finger at Mr. Samuels to say, oh, he was saying this about us. It's good. He deserves to die. You know what I mean? Because no, they will feel better about themselves. They will feel better about mediocrity. You know what I mean? Because no one is there now to say, hey, pull your socks up, do better. You know, aim higher. You know what I mean? So rest in peace to Mr. Samuels, and you, sir, are a legend. We salute you. Rest in peace. Rest in heaven. I'm out.